I wanted to go a bit more detailed into being in a narcissistic abuse situation. And like one scenario is actually that people put you in a situation where you can't do anything right. Yeah. And it's impossible for you to do anything right with this situation because this situation will anyhow drive you crazy, and at the same time everybody is blaming you. So and maybe it's and particularly also this situation is exactly the opposite of what you would have liked to wish to create. And it's like a continuous negative cycle that gives you like the impression of total powerlessness, and you might even start to hate yourself, and you might start to get difficult, because this is like it depends how much time the situation goes on. It will make you very negative and frustrated and hopeless, and and maybe even getting you to the point where I think I just don't want to live, or maybe I even don't deserve to live, or and it will totally put you down. And if you are in this kind of situation where you see that, where you find yourself in a situation where you think that the only thing what I can do is to do the wrong thing, yeah, then maybe you could ask yourself the question, if everything I do, it will be wrong, then what would give me joy to do? And also to acknowledge yourself, because you're surviving and living in a situation which is very destructive for you, and what can happen and what choice can you take? Maybe the choice is first to have your back, and to say, okay, no problem, everybody makes everything wrong, including me, and as I can only do everything wrong, so what is the wrong thing I can do that will give me joy and expansion and freedom? And I believe, like, if you are in such kind of really, really crazy driving situation where nobody looks at what would be a solution, or how you can find together a solution, and particularly actually how everybody can start to be self-responsible for their life and living, instead of putting all the pressure on one person. So so that would be the question to ask, particularly, that if you look like that's a game, you have people, they don't take responsibility. They actually don't take a decision. Maybe they want this, but they don't want to participate in the decision, and then whatever you decided will be wrong. So that's a game, it's like, yeah. So maybe you can say, listen, I anyhow make anything wrong. You have to choose what you want to create in your life, and if this is this, then yes, but me, I am anyhow incapable and do the wrong thing. So why do you still stick with me? Or want me to take responsibility for you if I am anyhow make everything wrong? And and then maybe, how can I take responsibility for myself and take care for my well-being, and look that my body is fit and healthy, and I enjoy life, and also that I get in an environment that is supportive to me and that is nourishing and caring and ignites my potential and my possibility to create a sustainable future.